Cartoons.
Doing and and more, you might adopt it. Fit and more,
Hello, my friends! Welcome back to our Halloweentoono 4. Because today we're going to take a look at the 10 discontinued Halloween candy we want brought back. So anyways, enjoy.
Trick or treat!
Where's Waldo? Oh, where's my candy? Right here!
The spooky season is upon us. So, like a zombie from the grave, here are 10 discontinued Halloween candies that we want brought back.
Spooky Halloween
Candy
tradition.
corn Oreo.
Candy corn Oreos. Oreos with candy corn filling.
When you think of trick-or-treating, what's the first candy that comes to mind? If you said candy corn, then
Still
you'd be
a little
among
bit
thousands of
trick-or-treating,
Americans
though.
who've been saying the same thing.
Oh, I'm
It was in the
dressing up as a
1950s when
wizard,
the treat's
y'all.
bright autumn colors first made it a staple to hand out for Halloween.
Ooh,
the taste
sounds
is
like a
pretty
good old
polarizing.
Halloween
Some people
treat.
are a little put off by
Candy.
the waxy yet crumbly texture of candy corn. But if that's your only barrier to enjoying it, then Oreo cookies once offered a sweet treat that was sure to please even the harshest candy corn critic.
Ooh,
Candy
that's
corn
still
Oreos
a
were
little bit
simply
of classic
sweet
one,
delight,
too.
comprised of orange
That's
and
still
yellow
a little bit
frosting
surprising
spread
that.
between 2 vanilla cookies. It was truly the ideal compromise.
Cool.
The crunchy yet familiar texture of an Oreo cookie combined with the sweet traditional flavors of candy corn. The candy corn Oreo was released only seasonally, which makes sense, of course.
Except on Halloween.
But this may have also contributed to the treat's downfall. As delicious as they may have been, they just couldn't
That's a
generate
good old
enough hype
cookie
to
Oreo,
justify
still a
keeping them
little bit
around.
tasting
And
than
the
that,
candy corn
huh?
Oreo has been mysteriously
I guess I
missing
like
from
the
grocery
Halloween
store
stuff
shelves
like
since
this.
around 2016. Astro Pop.
Sorry, kid. Astro Pops for closes.
For years, if you were planning on dressing up as an astronaut or a space alien
Well,
for Halloween,
that's
then the
still
only
a
way
good
you'd be able
idea
to
when
complete the
you
look would be with an
trick-or-treating.
Astro Pop in your hand. It's the candy made by real rocket scientists, after all. As the story goes, Astro Pops were the brainchild of 2 rocket scientists
Astro
who quit
Pop.
their day jobs to pursue their
Still
dream of
gone
making
a little
a
bit
candy
like a
based on the
popsicle.
3-stage rocket. In 1963, they did
That's
just
a
that.
good old candy,
Millions
huh?
were sold in their first few years of operation, and throughout
Ooh.
the following decades, they would cement themselves as a spooky season staple. The original lollipops were a layering of cherry, passion fruit, and pineapple flavors stacked in a cone shape, though variations such as the banana split and caramel apple would come to be added in later years.
Apple? We're here for candy!
The company would eventually land themselves in a bit of trouble, however, when in 1997 they were sued by a family claiming that their child had been
Man,
injured when
that's
he had
just
stuck
a
the
little bit
lollipop
silliness
into too
in it,
sharp of a
thanks.
point. Perhaps as a result of this,
That's
the company
really a good
changed the
candy
position of
on
their
my
stick to be at the
treat.
tip of the cone,
Still
rather than
check
at
it
the
out on
base
that,
in the year
huh?
2000. And for whatever reason, children just didn't seem to gravitate to this candy in quite the same way when they could no
Sounds
longer shape it into
accessible.
pointy little daggers. Starburst candy corn.
Not the candy corn crap.
This entry is, in some ways, the exact opposite of the candy corn Oreo example we brought up earlier. While that one managed to improve the candy corn flavor by switching up the texture, Starburst decided to go
candy
in an
corn
entirely
flavor.
different direction
That's
in
still
2013
dipping
by
my
giving
tongue,
us
huh?
candy corn in fruity flavors. These waxy
Still a
little
little bit
treats
tried
came
in
in
a
cherry,
flavored
orange,
candy corn.
lemon, and strawberry flavors, which honestly seems a little better suited for the summer season than for autumn. Part of what made candy corn synonymous with Halloween was their yellow and orange coloring.
That's a
brings to
good old
mind the
treat.
changing leaves.
Trick or treat.
Leaves changing beautiful colors.
Starburst candy corn, on the other hand, is bright and cheery looking. They may
a little bit
taste
brighter.
sweet enough, but these candies aren't necessarily going to be your go-to treat for the spooky season. And considering there are plenty who claim that candy corn is already sweet enough as it is, this may not have been as big
That's
an
a good
improvement
sweet
to the
enough
recipe
in that.
as Starburst said
That's a little bit younger than
fruit-flavored
this.
treats just weren't able
That's
to find
really
a large
tasting
enough
the
fan
candy
base.
corn
And
to
only
eat.
4 years after being released onto shelves,
Still a little bit
Starburst
releasing
candy corn
that.
vanished forever. Ouch, bubblegum.
It's gum.
It's a stick of the most amazing and sensational gum in the whole universe.
Who says candy can't also be functional?
Charlie
we
in
would
a chocolate
recommend that you
factory.
either use gum as a Band-Aid or chew
I
a
guess
used
I'll try it
Band-Aid
out
as
then,
gum.
huh?
But regardless, there is definitely something
Still
about
got the ouch
bubble
bubble
gum that
gum.
just brings the spooky season to mind. Maybe it's the fact that it almost seems like a candy in costume itself. The idea behind this candy was to package sticks of gum to look like Band-Aids, so that you can enjoy gum dressed up as a Band-Aid while you're dressed up as Spider-Man.
I'm Peter Parker. I am Spider-Man.
Ouch bubblegum came as individually wrapped pieces inside a metallic tin. Every pack would also give you a chance to win
I'd
one of
still
20
try it
collectible
out
games,
on that.
proving that children had even more reason to
Well,
celebrate
that's the
when they
reason I'm
find one of
taking
these
to.
bad boys at the bottom of their Halloween bag. The gum itself came in a variety of intense flavors,
Still
including
trick or treat
strawberry,
now.
grape, and watermelon, though they would later add a bubblegum option as well. They tasted great and proved to be a big hit with kids throughout the 90s. But a dip in sales around the early 2000s led to Hubba Bubba deciding to discontinue Ouch bubblegum in 2009. Candy corn Hershey's Kisses.
This Hershey's Kiss is melted.
They were only around for a short time only, and yet candy corn Hershey's Kisses definitely made an impact while they were. This white chocolate
That's
candy
definitely
offered
the
in fun
hardest
candy
job
corn
on
colors
that.
made it onto shelves in
The candy
2008,
corn
and they were
Hershey's
the
Kisses.
perfect option when it
Still
came to getting
tried.
a little Halloween-themed baking. Similar to the candy corn Oreo, these little gems combined the
Yes,
classic
sounds a
sweetness
little
of
bit
the
common,
Harvest Time
y'all.
treat with a more familiar texture,
Ooh.
sure to please all those fence sitters out there who haven't quite made up their mind on how they feel about candy corn. But that being said, they didn't necessarily make for the best candy to hand out to trick-or-treaters, with their thin foil wrapping being too easily removed and making them fast suspects for tampering. And while we're on the subject, make sure to check any Halloween candy you collect while trick-or-treating, just to be on the
still
safe
just
side.
a little bit-
And since
a little
Hershey's
bit
Kisses
inside.
already come in a variety of more popular flavors, including
Cool.
the seasonal Monster Kisses made with simple milk chocolate, candy corn kisses just weren't able to stand out as much as
Monster
we might
Kisses,
hope.
huh?
By 2011, candy corn Hershey's Kisses had been pulled from shelves permanently. Garbage candy.
I eat garbage because I am garbage.
If you were trick-or-treating throughout the 80s or 90s,
that's
then
trash.
chances are that you remember finding one of these perfectly putrid little treats in your bag.
So it's a little bit garbage in
candy. Meant to capitalize on every child's secret desire to be disgusting, this one's gimmick was that the candy came packaged
That's a
in
little bit
brightly
grosser than
colored
this.
plastic trash cans, forcing you to dig
How
your
very
way
intense.
through to enjoy treats shaped like discarded bones or an old shoe. The candy itself was pretty unexceptional, with all of it being made out of a faintly sweet, chalky substance, with brands like Toxic Waste offering a similar style
That's
of
really a
packaging with
Toxic
more
Waste than
memorable
that.
candy inside.
That
It
still's
became
poisonous.
increasingly more difficult for garbage candy to stand out over the years.
You and your big fat brain are losing badly.
What once started out as a staple for kids to find in their Halloween bags eventually
that's
began
easy to
vanishing
tell
from
this.
shelves. And by 1996, garbage candy was gone. It would be great to see the candy return, maybe with a better recipe. But that being said, there's still something special about the childhood memory of digging through a neon-colored trash can to enjoy sugar candy shaped like fish bones on Halloween night. Nestle Wonder Ball.
What's important is what's inside.
The Wonder Ball was introduced onto shelves in the mid-90s, and although it was available year-round, there was something about the
Wonder Ball
experience of finding one of
surprises.
these bad boys in a
That's
must-your
really
trick-or-treating
gone hard
haul
now.
that felt a little extra special. These
Still
hollow
gone now.
egg-shaped balls of milk chocolate could be cracked
Wonder
open
Ball.
to uncover either sugary sweets or some sort of collectible toy. It wasn't uncommon for the toy to be
Still a little
tied
bit
into some
collecting.
popular movie or franchise at the time, with some of their most popular themes being Disney, Pokemon, and SpongeBob SquarePants. The chocolate itself was delicious, sure, but the real draw to this treat was the excitement of finding out what was inside and comparing your uncovered
still a little
treasures
bit
with
minor
your
to
friends.
that.
But that being said, the Wonder Ball was plagued with problems seemingly from the very beginning.
The bear's eyes can become easily detached and pose a potential choking hazard.
First receiving criticism in 1997, parents complained that the plastic toys inside posed a choking
Still a little
hazard
bit
to children.
discontinued
As a
then
result,
anyways.
the Wonder Ball was discontinued for a time before being re-released in the year 2000 with themed candies inside
Well,
instead of
that
plastic
still's a
toys.
lot about
Even
surprises.
still, the Nestle company just couldn't seem to shake the criticism, as an urban legend began circulating that a child had passed away after choking on the Wonder Ball. It has been discontinued and re-released multiple times over the years before being passed from Nestle to Frankfurt to be released onto shelves with an entirely new look for a short period of time.
Take a
The
look.
Frankfurt version is currently only available online, but the original
still
Wonder
a little
Ball
bit shopping
may
in
just
that.
be gone for good. Candy corn dots.
We bribed her with dots.
Dots may be the perfect movie theater snack, but when you're sitting down to enjoy something spooky this season, what could possibly be better than candy corn dots?
How
This
very
gumdrop take on a
spookable.
classic fall flavor built a fast cult
That's
following
very
when they first hit the shelves
releasable.
back in 2009, joining a line of Halloween-themed dots that already included black bat dots, which are actually blood orange flavored instead of black licorice as you might have expected, and translucent pale green ghost dots.
Spooky, right?
Between the three seasonal options, candy corn dots just weren't quite as popular as the others, finding especially stiff
Well, still,
competition against
other
the
than
bat
that,
dots, who many claim to be
Candy corn
their
dots,
favorite.
they're bad dots.
Butterfinger BBs.
Give me Butterfinger.
Just a little bit.
For children of the 90s, Butterfinger
that's
BBs
still
were
a
the
little bit
ideal
hungrier.
Halloween treat. These were Butterfinger candy bars shrunk down into bite-sized balls, perfect for sharing or for digging
the
eagerly
Simpsons
out from your
releasing
bag and
that.
munching down all yourself after a long night of trick-or-treating. Filled with a crispy peanut butter-flavored center and coated in decadent milk chocolate, the
Still a
Butterfinger
little bit
BBs
crazy
could
than
almost be
thanks.
compared to Whoppers in their design. They were advertised using The Simpsons as well, with Bart Simpson and his friends skateboarding across the bright yellow packaging. And we have to admit that the sponsored tie-in may have added a bit of an extra cool factor for kids
That's
back in
extra
1992.
cool.
Nobody lays a finger on my Butterfinger.
But
Nobody's
that being
finger
said,
on my
it was
Butterfinger.
basically just a bite-sized ball-shaped version
I
of a
didn't know
Butterfinger.
that
And
this.
perhaps we as a public merely decided that we didn't need the BBs when the original chocolate bar had already been a classic since the 1920s. Another theory for the sudden decline in popularity is related to the chocolate's quick melting
Still,
point.
it's a little bit
as
releasing
customers
in
would
that.
frequently complain
Still,
about
it's a
how
little bit
sticky their
hungrier.
hands would get while eating them. Whatever the official reason was, Butterfinger BBs had vanished from shelves entirely by 2006. You can still find the original candy bar in stores, and in 2009, Nestle released Butterfinger Mini Bites so that you can still find your snack-size.
I guess I'll
chocolate.
try
And
this
yet
one
it
out
just
too.
Isn't the same without that fun marble shape. PB Max.
Peanut butter? Huh.
When it comes to peanut butter treats, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups may
That's
be
really
the tried
tasted
and
the
true
PB
champion
Max.
today. But if you
Peanut
were
butter.
trick-or-treating back in the 90s, you may have been hoping to find a PB Max in your bag instead. And they weren't only peanut butter mixed with chocolate. No, instead,
Ooh,
picture
that
a
feels
cookie that's
hard
been
to
smothered in
tell.
peanut butter and oats, then wrapped in rich, decadent chocolate. Who could possibly say no to that? The PB Max actually did prove to be extremely popular for the 4
That's
years
even
it was
popular
available on
than
the
it
market,
thinks,
too,
y'all.
pulling in a whopping $50 million in
Cha-ching.
sales. So then why was it discontinued? Did Reese's Peanut Butter Cups prove too much competition for them? Are you challenging
I guess
me?
I'll try this.
Well, believe it or not, no. Although Reese's has definitely solidified
Yeah, got
itself
a lot
as a
of
candy classic since first
PB&J
being
Max.
introduced onto the market in the 1920s. The biggest problem with the PB Max, according to a former Mars executive, was that the Mars family just didn't like peanut butter. Hopefully, the PB Max will be able to make a comeback someday soon.
Well, here's our bonus video just for myself.
Follow along to make your own budget-friendly Halloween snow globe. You will need a clear plastic ornament, a cauldron, black and orange glitter, glycerin, hot glue, an old bottle cap, water, and alcohol. Start by adding your glitter to the ornament. Add equal parts of the glycerin, water, and alcohol to the ornament. Add a generous amount of glue to the rim and secure the bottle cap. Add some glue to the cauldron and add the globe. Thanks for watching and make sure to like and subscribe.
Oh, it's over. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Well, that's it, folks. Bye-bye.
Well, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Happy Halloween.